Okay, so guys, today just a quick video on our walking stance on sine wave. So the first thing we'll do is to get started, we'll get looking at our walking stance. So when we talk about walking stance, as you would have heard in the class, we say it's on train tracks. So we've one track here with this yellow line, and we say this orange line here is our second track. These two tracks, how far apart they are, is the same width as your shoulders. So you put one foot on each track, and it's the same width as our shoulder, so shoulder width. When it's in terms of length, it's shoulder and a half, so 1.5 shoulder width, so it's longer than it is wide. When we get to there, we bend our front knee, our back leg is straight, our front toes point forward. So you might have heard us say in the class as well that your toes point forward. Our front toes point forward, our back toes can turn out 25 degrees, so it's not an awful lot. They're pretty much pointing straight forward. So if we think of an angle, so if you think of this angle here is 90 degrees, half of that is 45, half of that again is 22.5, and a little bit more is 25. So they're pretty much pointing straight forward. So that's our walking stance there. So again, same width as your shoulders, 1.5 shoulder width long, so it's longer than it is wide. Our toes, front toes forward, back toes 25 degrees turned out, so a small bit turned out, our front knee bent, and our back leg straight. So the next thing we need to talk about then is our sine wave. So this is another thing we've heard us talk about in the class. We've three things we think about with sine wave. Our first thing you do is we use sine wave to create more power. So three things happen. We need to relax, we need to raise, and we need to drop. And what we're relaxing, raising, dropping is our body. So all our body weight, and that helps us increase the power. So if I was to draw a sine wave, that's what it would look like there. So you see at the start we relax, we raise, and at the end we drop our body weight. So the relax is small, the raise is the biggest piece here, and it drops. And if you look as well, it's a smooth line. It's not like a sawtooth, it's a smooth wave like this. So sine wave, relax, raise, and drop. So the way we're going to work it, because we're working on the spot today in our walking stance, I'll show you sideways first. I stand like this. Again, I make my good walking stance. First thing to look at is our front foot. So I'll demonstrate it a few times. So just look at my front foot, look at my back foot, and watch my knees as well. So as you can see, when I do the sine wave, I'll just roll these up. Our front foot stays on the floor. Our front foot doesn't move. Our front foot stays there nice and strong. You see, it doesn't raise. If you look at my back foot now, the first thing I do, when I have my leg straight here, you can feel tension. So we need to relax. So what I do is I just let my body relax. My body kind of drops, it sinks a little bit. If I keep my heel on the ground, there's tension in my calf. We relax, we lift our heel. We raise up, then I drop. So I relax, I raise up, I drop. So relax, raise, drop. We'll face the camera. So in between the blocks we do today, that's the way we're going to move our body. We're going to relax, we're going to raise, we're going to drop our sine wave like this.